Storm Teammate Tracking Center. This is a winter weather alert.
Right on schedule, we have a camera view right now. I want to start out with radar, but first you could see what I'm going to show you on the radar. We have some light snow that's been spreading in from south and north. That's a live view, JLR Ford International Airport, and you can see that light snow, again, emphasis light snow at the present time for most areas. Here's the radar. This is what I wanted to show you first. Right now, Storm Track Live radar, everybody is experiencing the snow. Keep in mind, if you have that commute that takes you to Lansing or Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, along the lakeshore, it doesn't matter. This isn't going to be like one of those lake effect scenarios where just a small area is impacted. Everybody's going to get the snow today, and everybody's going to have to cope with driving in this, which we haven't done much this season. So give yourself a little extra time this morning. Right now, not much change. I was watching Blake Harms and also the chief meteorologist Alan Baca last night. There isn't really much of a change here in what we're thinking. It's still this transition zone, which you typically see with a storm system that moves in with temperatures right around the freezing mark. There's not a lot of cold air with the system, so we have to deal with a transition zone. Grand Rapids over to Ottawa County, over to Ionia County, up towards Greenville, Montcalm County. It's in this zone that we could add or see a little bit less snow as we'll see a transition from snow to rain, especially Grand Rapids southward today. It looks like north of there, probably mostly snow. If you're up in the Big Rapids location, Hart over towards Muskegon and also Mount Pleasant into the Lakeview area. Winter weather advisory, no changes in that. You can see the staggered end times to that. Looking at a live view, this is Coldwater, Michigan, one of the first locations to see some of that snow. You're also going to be the first locations to see that rain or that snow come to an end, transition to rain. Right now, temperatures at the freezing mark or slightly above it, such as Kalamazoo at 34 degrees, which is good. Seeing those temperatures right around the freezing mark, it means all those salting agents work really, really well on area roads. Wind. You can see it's producing a wind chill in the lower 20s right now. Starting to see some wind gusts approaching 30 miles an hour, and actually 30 in the Hastings area. So this is going to be one of those uncomfortable days if you're heading outside. I mean, I know you have to cope with the snow, but also you're going to have to deal with that brisk east wind. Area of low pressure, that storm system is still well away from us. It's way down in Missouri, so it's going to take a while before it moves across southern lower Michigan. There are gaps in the precipitation, but you can see that this precipitation extends all the way back into Kansas. So this is going to kind of be a long duration event, which we're going to feel its impacts right on through tomorrow. So by noon, we're going to start to see a transition from snow to rain from Grand Rapids to the south, and then some breaks at times this afternoon, also this evening. Then we get to wrap around colder air moving in, it looks like, by later tonight and tomorrow. So we'll transition any rain back to snow for tomorrow, and it looks like we could see some slippery conditions tomorrow morning as well. This afternoon, I don't think travel is going to be that bad. Looking at an 8-day forecast, that is an impressive return to winter, and I want to focus right here. Later Friday into Saturday could be one significant storm. Of course, we're going to have more on that. We got to get through this one first, but Tom, what do you have on the roads?
Well, the good news is so far things remain relatively quiet out there, although this is definitely one of those days where you want to give yourself extra time to make it to your destination on time. Roads are going to run a lot slower than what they normally do. Here's a live look at the S-curve downtown Grand Rapids, northbound and southbound US 131. You can see, obviously, we're working with wet road conditions, and that snow that does continue to come down will create slippery conditions. Taking a look right now at area roadways, you can see we're already starting to pick up some yellows across area roadways. That's not indicating that we have heavy traffic. It's just that traffic is slow. So make sure that you're giving yourself extra time this morning. I'll have another update for you coming up in about 15 minutes. Donovan?
Okay.